8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And liftoff of OSIRIS-REx, its 7-year mission to boldly go to the asteroid Bennu and back.
Firing look good. Starting to pump speeds and injector pressures are within family. Repeat chamber pressures have plateaued, begun to ramp off.
During the voice of Marty Malinowski, the Atlas has begun a pitch and yaw maneuver to steer to its planned path, 28.5 degrees inclination from the equator.
Repeat chamber pressure is almost plateaued at this point. Starting 180 injector pressures look good.
45 seconds into flight.
Program is complete.
A second asteroid in a month has zipped by Earth without anyone detecting it prior to its arrival. And asteroids, if you know anything about them, if we get a big one to hit Earth, it could be very destructive. Right now, NASA is monitoring a monster asteroid that will pass close by Earth any day now. Should pass by probably at about 31,000 miles an hour. The name of this one is 2004 BO41. And NASA says it's traveling an uncertain path, but it will possibly, it's going to come very close to Earth. And this is happening right now. Any time now this could happen. The scary part is, if one of these huge asteroids hit Earth, we may not even know it until it hits. And it could very well be too late. This particular asteroid I'm talking about right now that's going to pass by Earth any time now, it's over a mile wide long. And of course, if it hit any city directly, it would destroy it. So right now, we're also monitoring 8 large asteroids that will pass close by Earth soon. And there's many more that we don't even know about, but we know of at least 8 right now that will pass close by Earth. So.
1347. Doesn't mean anything to you, right? Well, that was the year of a comet, Nigra. The comet Nigra, in the year 1347. Now, if you was alive then, it would mean a lot to you, the year 1347, because that was the beginning of the Black Death, the Black Plague, where over half the population of Europe died, somewhere in the neighborhood of 200 million people. Are you serious? 200 million people? Half the population. I don't know the exact number of deaths, but it was a gigantic amount of people died. Half the population of Europe. The year 1347, the comet Nigra went by. It's even known as the comet of the Black Death.
The experts are telling me.
You're lying to all the
quiet,
people.
folks, please. This is information.
Over and over, an angry crowd shouted at Miami-Dade County Mayor Carlos Jimenez as he tried to tell them, based on the evidence of experts, the insecticide nallet is harmless to humans in the doses being used to kill adult mosquitoes.
I will not get sprayed here, okay?
Many people even doubted evidence from the CDC, stating Zika can cause babies to be born with devastating head deformities.
Raise your hand if you're skeptical about the link between the Zika virus and microcephaly.
There's still a lot of people, denying the fact that Zika and devastating birth defects are linked.
Doctors say they still cannot figure out how a dying Utah man gave the Zika virus to his son last July, but said the virus may rarely pass directly from patients to caregivers. The Utah father was the first Zika parent to die in the continental U.S., and doctors were completely baffled when the man's son also became infected. The case was a medical mystery from the beginning. The father had an unusually severe infection and an astonishingly high amount of Zika virus in his blood. Utah doesn't have the kind of mosquitoes that transmit Zika.
16-year-old Sebastian De Leon loves the water, as you can see. And days after swimming in a lake at home in Broward County, he was in an Orlando ER with a severe headache.
It was not very clear cut, and I'm still kind of shaking about, the whole case.
Hours later, a hunch by that doctor led to the diagnosis of a rare brain-eating amoeba.
I have treated amoeba cases in the past. They're all severely marginal, fatal.
Dr. Luriano knows, and he's emotional talking about it.
Sorry.
Because in 2014, he treated 12-year-old Jordan Smelsky. The boy died after being infected while swimming on vacation in Costa Rica.
Water went up his nose. The headaches started 2 days later. They got worse. And it's the same result almost everywhere except in this case, which is awesome.
The CDC flew in life-saving medicine for Jordan. It arrived 2 hours after he died at Florida Hospital Orlando. Today, that drug is actually now manufactured by a company in Orlando, the only place it's made in the world. This medical team, familiar with it after treating Jordan, called for it, and within 12 minutes, the drug was driven to the hospital and given to Sebastian.
It was a little bit of what I said, divine intervention and gut instinct.
Sebastian's parents, who 2 weeks ago were told by doctors to say their goodbyes, could not be more appreciative.
They're not answering any questions. They're just being, it doesn't make, it's not right.
A frustrated mom leaves a packed house tonight here at Indian Hills Elementary School in Yorupa Valley. Nearly 400 parents and children were looking for some answers after a letter went home last week warning of 2 possible cases of leprosy at their school.
If I can have your attention.
The school superintendent was hoping to calm fears.
I'm hoping that they leave with more knowledge about Hansen's disease and a much higher comfort level that their kids are safe at school.
And he brought the health department with him to familiarize people with facts about leprosy.
When people cough, sneeze, and you have close contact with those secretions, you could inhale the secretion.
Tonight to be careful swimming in fresh water. This after a 19-year-old died from a brain-eating amoeba. Carrie Stoutenberg of New York contracted the infection while swimming in Cecil County last month. She was on vacation with her family. Now, while infection is extremely rare, the Cecil County Health Department says avoid going underwater in fresh water, hold your nose, or wear a nose plug.
A tone. Re to the second. Up a full tone. Mi to the third. Down a major third. Do to the first. Drop an octave. Do up a perfect fifth. Sol to the fifth.
Allez, allez, on y. Let's go. Plus vite, plus vite.